So remember that one time I got all of my LGBTQ books to fit on my LGBTQ bookshelves in the middle? Well, I'm about to screw that up real bad right now.
Rebuy 그땐 그때 있단 이때 Rebuy.
Hey everyone's Chris, and I'm doing a book haul. It's been several months since I've done a book haul, and I don't really have that large of a book stack to go through, but I think I might actually be missing a couple books. I'm not really sure. I feel like I do most of my reading from the library, as I've done library hauls in the last few months, but this is like just books that I've actually come into my possession in the last several months. And so, yeah, we're just gonna jump into this, go down this list, and then after this, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to put all these on my shelf again. History is All You Left Me by Adam Severa. So I pre-ordered this book. I got it the day it came out because I just really loved Adam Severa's first book, his debut book, More Happy Than Not. And I was super excited for this one. It's also this month's book for the Rainbow Library. I'm keeping up with the Rainbow Library books so well so far. I know it's only been 2 months, but this is a record for me when it comes to book clubs. This is really great. But yeah, I'm super excited to read this. There's gonna be a bunch of reviews of this book up on the Rainbow Library channel later this month, including mine, assuming I finish it and send my review in, which I'm going to. I'm about 10 pages in. I started it literally just like this morning. And I was just like, this is gonna be a very interesting format. It seems like the chapters are today in history, so it's the present time, which is after the main character's ex-boyfriend died, and then the history of their relationship together. And I should think this would just be very, very interesting. I'm super excited to read it. One of my favorite people on YouTube is Erin Dillman over at The Bibliotherapist. I'm going to have a link to her channel down below. In autumn, she did a giveaway, and I was one of the giveaway winners. It was like up to $25 in books for Book Depository. So originally, I only asked for one book, which was Timekeeper by Tara Sem, and then I still had more money left over after this book for the Book Depository thing. So eventually I was like, ooh, I found another book that I like from the site, and it was Been Here All Along by Sandy Hall. And Timekeeper I've already read and reviewed on the channel. It was pretty fun. It's like a fantasy story about this place where if the clock in your town breaks, then the town freezes. And it's also queer. The main character is gay, and he falls in love with the clock spirit, and it's cute and fun. It's pretty fun. And there's going to be a sequel, apparently. Been Here All Along I haven't read yet. I wanted to read it for Diversithon. I just didn't get to it. I was a mess during Diversithon. There's a lot more books on here that's going to be like things I didn't get through in Diversithon. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. It's basically like, if you've seen the music video for You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift, it's the gay version. So, yeah, pretty much. Also, I think I got this from Erin Dillman too. Because I don't know how else I would have gotten it. This book came at the same time that Been Here All Along came. I just don't remember if I asked for this, but like, I'm assuming maybe I did. I don't know. If not, I'm still pretty sure Erin Dillman sent it to me, so thank you so much. This is a book about it's a revolutionary novel about being queer and Muslim in Iraq in 2003, and I've actually definitely gotten farther into this than any book. I'm like pretty much halfway through it. It's just kind of a rough book at sometimes, so I've been putting it down and like processing for reasons. But yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm totally reviewing on the channel when I finish with it because it is so good and so short too, actually. But yeah, I don't know when the review on the channel is going to go up. Probably one of my blogs is going to go up first. You just subscribe to my blog. I like review everything on there now, at least right now. So yeah, go and subscribe to that, and because I will definitely have a review of that book up way before I have it on my channel, probably. Boom! Bad Boy by Elliot Wake. I'm pretty sure this was kind of like a late birthday gift from my sister or something. Something like that. She was like, I was talking about Elliot Wake, and she was like, ooh, he has this book. And then she got mom to buy it for me. But so she takes credit for it, but mom also paid for it, so it's a mess. But like, yeah. But like, I'm excited for this. I really don't know much about this, except for it's about a trans guy who has a YouTube channel. He talks about his transition, and then at night he's a vigilante, which, Chris Vigilante, I'm obviously excited for this. Also, this cover's really pretty. I love the colors. I was like, yes. And I'm so happy to actually have an Elliot Wake book because I've wanted to read an Elliot Wake book for a while. And I've heard a lot of good things about some of his other books, so I'm super excited to read this one. None of the Above by I.W. Gregorio. I got this book used on Amazon for the first Rainbow Library book. It was the Rainbow Library book for January. There's a bunch of reviews up on that channel, including my own, so I will probably link my review to it in the comments down below. It's about a teenage girl who finds out that she is intersex and her dealing with that, and then dealing with the fallout when the school finds out about it. It's a book that I enjoyed. I just wish I enjoyed it more. That's all I'm going to say. Ginia, Hara Blows by J.K. Pendragon. This is a book that I won in a giveaway from Leia Belladonna on Twitter. I can link to her Twitter channel down below because she's really cool. She basically was doing this big giveaway where she's giving out a bunch of diverse literature, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was just all her favorites from last year or something like that. And this is one of the books, and basically you would just respond with the books that you'd want in the order that you'd want them. And this is my number one choice because it is a book about a gay superhero. And it's a teenage gay superhero. I'm pretty sure he's Latinx too. His name's Javier Medina, so probably. And so, like, queer, person of color superhero story. And I was just like, I've never heard of this until I saw that giveaway. I was like, I want this in my life. And I was super, super excited when I got it. And this is one of the books that I was going to read for Diversithon, along with God in Pink and Been Here All Along. But, like, I was a mess during Diversithon and didn't get to it. But I'm definitely going to be planning on getting to this soon. It really just depends on how my big read things go, because I have some library books I need to get to, and then also the book for the Rainbow Library. So it depends on how when I finish those things, and then the way that life works for me in the next month. But I do really want to get to that book pretty soon. It's also a pretty short book, so I feel like I'm gonna read it in like one go probably, because it just looks super cool. So my friend Alex is literally the best. He's the only person who gave me like a legitimate Christmas gift. And it was My Real Children by Joe Walton. And he knows that I like books that are queer and different. And this book is very different and a little bit queer. I'm pretty sure it got a Stonewall honor or a Stonewall Award nomination or a win. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. I hadn't heard about this book until I got it for Christmas. And it just looks really, really, really good. Essentially, it's about a woman who is, she's old. It's 2015. She's grown old. And essentially she has two different sets of memories. One where she married Pat and raised, I think, 3 kids, and one where she married Tris and had 4 kids. So, yeah, that's one thing. But then she also has 2 different versions of history that she remembers. Like, in one of the realities that she lived, President Kennedy died in 1963 in a bombing. And so she has like these 2 different sets of history in her head, but then she also has these 2 different families in her head. And so like My Real Children, she doesn't know which one of these things that she's remembering is real. And it sounds trippy, and I am so in for it. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading this one definitely in the next couple months hopefully, because this just sounds really cool. And yeah. From Pawn to Queen on Twitter had a giveaway where she was just asking people to tweet the Riverdale people and ask them for Jughead to confirm Jughead's asexuality, because they were being so sketchy about it coming up to the show if he was going to be asexual or not. And so people who tweeted about it got put into a drawing, and then the winner would win this really cool little prize. So I won that. So I don't have that right now, but I'm just going to put in a clip of me showing it to you because I'm probably going to have it before I upload this video. So, Unburied Fables. This is a collection of stories that are collected by Creative Aces Publishing. I won this in a giveaway over on Tiffany Rose's channel. She has one of the stories in here. As you know, these are all very different fables with very different origins, but all have a happy ending according to the back cover. I also know some of the other writers on the back here, and I didn't know that until I got the book. Today, I looked at the back and it's like, oh my god, I know some of these other writers in this collection, so I'm really super excited to read this. I actually think I'm going to plan on actually reviewing all of these stories, and the way I'm going to do that is on my book blog. I'm going to like review them in parts. I don't know if I'm going to split the book in half and do 2 really big blog posts, or if I'm going to split it into quarters or thirds and just review the stories in like sections like that way, but I do plan on reviewing all of the stories in this collection. It also should help me with my wrap-ups if I'm only reading like a few of these a month, to hopefully get through all of the short stories in this collection by the end of the year. Because usually when I read a short story collection, I definitely do not end up reviewing all of the stories, but I feel like this would be really fun to do, and this is really, really cute too. I love this. I'm really excited that I won this. Like, this is really great. I was not sure what to expect when I won it, but very, very, very happy with this, for sure. At the Edge of the Universe by Sean David Hutchison, We Are the Ants and The Five Stages of Andrew Brawley were two of my favorite books that I've read in the last couple of years, and both by Sean David Hutchison, and so I was very excited for his new book. And my boyfriend got it for me because he's really fucking awesome. And so essentially it's about this guy named Tommy and Ozzy who have been best friends since 2nd grade and boyfriends since 8th grade. And I think they grew up in a pretty small town, and Tommy essentially vanishes, and everyone in this town starts to forget him, and Ozzy's trying to figure out what's going on, what happened to his boyfriend, and maybe the universe is shrinking or something, and it just sounds really trippy, and I'm assuming I'm going to love it a lot because it's Sean David Hutchinson's writing, and his writing always just grabs me. So I'm excited for this. Also, this is, the picture is of the person out of focus. It's not me just shaking the book, which I'm probably doing anyway. But yeah, that threw me off for a while. I was staring at it just like, okay. But yeah. But that is the last book. So, yeah. If you read any of these books, tell me what you thought of them down below. And hopefully the next book haul won't be like 6 months later. But maybe it will. It's very possible. It really is. Also, especially because I have another thing that I won besides the one that I just showed you that's coming in like a couple weeks, and I might just do an unboxing for that and just not haul it because life. But yeah. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you're having a good morning, evening, night, or whatever time it is as you're watching this. I just hope you're having a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.